What's social loafing? We've all been there. You're part of a group project or part of a team in the office where there's always that one person who's putting in the minimal amount of effort possible. This might even be you, as you know that you can rely on others to get you by. So what is it about being in a group that makes one work less? Social loafing is a term used by social psychologists to describe the phenomenon of a person exerting less effort to achieve a goal when they work in a group rather than working alone. The origins of this term date back to experiments by agricultural engineering professor Maximilien Ringelmann in 1913, where he was studying the level of effort workers exerted when they were pulling a rope. Then dubbed the Ringelmann effect, the professor noted that when alone, individuals pulled the load with a certain amount of force, but when they were paired with another person, the effort stressed by that one individual dropped. What's more, the more people added to the task, the more their level of effort decreased. Further studies as to why this happened didn't occur later until 1974, when researchers did more controlled trials. This time they redid the rope experiment while also running a control pseudo-group, where an individual was paired with participants who only pretended to pull the rope. Once again, the test subjects would decrease their level of effort the moment additional participants were added to the mix. The search as to why this occurred began in the new and burgeoning field of human motivation. Why social loafing happens. Numerous experiments were conducted since then, and social loafing was found to happen to teams in all environments, not just manual labor. This includes office work, volunteer settings, and so on. The following were deemed factors that lead to social loafing. The fusion of responsibility. The more people involved in a group, the less any one individual feels responsible. This also tends to be contagious, as any outward lack of care for the task will spread to those already not interested. Being able to hide among the numbers is one way that this applies. Leaderless groups are prone to falling victim to this. This is also related to the bystander effect, where the larger the group is, the greater the assumption that others will take necessary action. Perceived lack of fairness. If the group lacks participants eager to do the work, the willingness of any one individual to take on the task while others reap the benefits drops. The perceived lack of fairness de-incentivizes take on the work, especially if individual contributions are not recognized. This can also be considered matching the level of effort to those around oneself. Perceived minuscule impact. In large groups, like tens, hundreds, or more, an individual may believe that their impact on the task will be minor and not influence the outcome of any one project. Also, if the group is full of high achievers where success seems guaranteed, or low achievers where success seems impossible, then one's involvement may feel insignificant. In and out groups. According to social identity theory, individuals with common traits tend to form bonds based on these shared characteristics. Within work groups, those actively contributing to the task tend to form an in-group, while those perceived as being unproductive are labeled as the out-group. This dynamic may cause the individuals from the out-group being disinclined to even participate. Sociocultural factors. Those raised in collectivist societies, where achievement of the group and shared responsibility is higher, experience lower rates of social loafing than those from individualistic societies. How to avoid or reduce social loafing. Social loafing can hinder team productivity and the result of any project. The tendency for individuals to free ride on the efforts of others can compromise an otherwise successful team. The following practical strategies can help minimize social loafing and maximize individual contributions. Limit the group size. Group size is highly dependent on the nature of the task. From production lines to operating rooms, the size of the team depends on the type of work being conducted. When possible, limit the group size to single digits and allow individuals to not feel lost amongst their local crowd. Adequately monitor their engagement throughout. Setting rules. Set clear team rules to define expectations. When possible, provide a job description for members to understand their roles succinctly, like project manager, secretary, etc. Being present as a team. Conducting work while the entire team is present can help reduce social loafing, as social pressure is placed to work together. Other team members can also self-police and motivate their peers. If contributions are anonymous, the chance of loafing is much higher. Clear and challenging, but not impossible, goals. By setting achievable but slightly difficult goals, the team can work towards them and make tangible achievements. Motivating and building the team through challenges and experiences will also increase group cohesion. Aim to empower individuals with a clear path to success, but note that this doesn't involve solving the whole problem for them. Encourage collective decision-making to foster teamwork. Consensus will also encourage a collective responsibility in the task. Also, allowing individuals to set their own goals can have a mixed result. Be sure to follow up with junior or new teams. Feedback and accountability. Conduct performance assessments on individuals based on their contributions to the team. This will express to them that their contribution matters. Ensure that individual contributions are identifiable. Not only is this helpful for monitoring performance, but it instills a positive sense of worth as one's contributions become known by the other team members. If one's contributions are seen as unique, i.e. they're the only ones able to do it, individuals may feel like they are contributing to essential parts of the project and that their work is valued. If the group is motivated to work as a team and rewarded as a team versus individually, it will improve bonds and team formation. Peer evaluations. Encourage peer feedback to increase accountability. When others can comment and positively critique others' involvement, it lets others know that their contributions are being observed and valued. Conclusion. Social loafing is a natural part of group dynamics, as humans have been adapted to economize the energy and effort of any one task, especially in social settings. By understanding the root causes and implementing targeted approaches, teams can foster a collaborative environment that encourages active participation and maximizes individual contributions. I hope you found this video helpful and look forward to seeing you next time. All the best.